No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching at home. Oh, I'm not going to end that part. What's up, guys? What's going on? We back at it. Another episode.
Yo, this sums it up perfectly, bro.
Good morning.
What's up, everyone?
We got, before we get started, we got the gang back.
Yeah, we got the whole trio.
We got the gang back, man. We got Guru over here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn. That was
there we
loud.
go. Yeah.
Shit. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. All right, let's go. What's up? We back.
Kind of like messed it up, but we're going to keep going. We got the gang back. We got Guru over here recording. What's going on, man? I thought you wanted me to do that. You didn't want me to do that. You guys at home that's listening, you probably get a clip of that. I guarantee he's going to post that. Kadeem, what's up, man? Well, I'm here. Hansome Kelly got my co-host with me.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Kadeem Brown, live in the flesh, back like I never left. How's everyone's week going? How's everyone doing? Thanks for the feedback from the last episode. I appreciate it. What's up?
And everyone says, I'm doing good. We gotta get like a I gotta get that bomb thing again.
Don't get the bomb thing.
People were liking it.
Nobody mentioned that to you.
People were liking
Nobody
that.
mentioned
How you
that
know if
to
you
you?
mentioned to me, man?
Nobody mentioned that
How you
to
know,
you,
though?
bro. I know, bro. I know nobody mentioned it.
They did it.
to you.
But still,
I know.
I like it though. I like it. Oh no, we got Deem dressed up over here, man. We
Yeah,
got a little suit and tie. What's going on? What's the
You know,
occasion?
Corporate Deem is here.
Ooh, I like that. Corporate Deem. Oh no, we gotta do this again. My name is Hansome. Come here with my co-host.
Corporate Deem.
Now keep it going.
Nah, we not Corporate Deem. He's so upset. What's up, Corporate Deem? Live in the flesh, back like I never left. What's
Back
up,
like
everyone?
he never left. Corporate
Yeah,
Deem in
bro.
the building.
Yeah.
You got like how many months you got left till we can?
I think I have another month, bro. I think
Okay.
I'm taking the test probably in.
Come on, rookie mistakes, man. Come on.
I'm taking the test in. When am I taking the test? I'm taking the test in October, mid-October, end
Is
of
it
October.
ringing?
Nah, that's somebody else's phone.
That's your phone.
Oh, that was my phone?
Yeah, it was your
It's
phone.
on Do Not Disturb. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm taking the test on mid-October, end of October, so
Okay.
around there. So I'm just studying until then. Besides that, it's just grind time, yeah. This is the first, like, quote-unquote job I had in, like, 5 years.
Damn,
My
man.
boys was telling me that, like, yo, this is the first job, like, you had in mad long.
That's
bro.
why that shirt's pretty big on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's mad long since I had that job.
How's the gym
so.
process, man? I see you back at it.
Yeah, I'm back
posting
at the
on social
gym,
media.
bro. I'm in the gym grinding. I'm getting
It's looking like an
adequate
everyday
amount
thing.
of sleep.
Is that true or what?
I'm doing what I could do. It.
Hold on, you just said sleep. Are you getting that Hansome Kelly sleep or are you getting?
Nah, I'm
sleep?
getting real sleep now.
You getting that Hansome Kelly
Nah,
sleep?
I'm getting real sleep, bro. I'm getting real sleep. Like this week is like the first week that I got like probably like 5 to 8 hours every single night. Loving it, bro. Loving
Actually,
it.
guys, it's actually Friday morning that we recording this. Last night actually, I gotta stop playing. Actually, I went to sleep around, I want to say like 1:30ish, and I woke up roughly 7. Yeah, around 7:30. So that was amazing for me, man. I think that was the most sleep I ever got. It probably like, I don't know, maybe this whole year.
Yeah, I have to. I realized like during the studying process, I have to get the amount of sleep. If I don't get the amount of sleep, I'm out of it, like completely out of it. So I kind of fit into a schedule. I finally kind of have a schedule. I have class, so my class is at my office. And it's from 1 to 4, like Monday through Friday. So I try to wake up like around 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, hit the gym, come back, do a little work that I have to do, and then go out to the class. And then that's pretty much it. So that's what I've been trying to do.
While it's still fresh in my head, right before we started recording, we were talking about age.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to touch on that real quick.
Talk to me.
I'm on social media scrolling, and this girl that I know, she's pregnant right now. So I was shocked the hell out of me. It seems like we're at that age to get pregnant. Well, to have babies. I don't agree with that.
It's an adequate. It's
not though. You can't, because like you can't say, you can't put a limit on. All right, so from this age to this age you get pregnant. this age to this age, you should do this, you do that. And
no,
I feel like
that's not what I'm saying. But it's not a social it's not socially awkward for us people to be getting pregnant like at 25, 26, 27. You're acting like we're still 16, 17. Then it's like, oh shit, she having a baby right now. But now it's like, okay, like people are starting life right now, bro.
But all right, so here's the thing, and I get that part what you're trying to say, but that's still putting not a limit, but an area in which you should get pregnant or you should have this, you should have that. And I feel like as a culture, what really messes us up is that plenty of people think that they could be like 25 years old, not have their shit together. And because that we as a society or as a culture say that from this age to this age, you should have your shit together, you should have this, you should have that. When people are getting around that age and they don't have it, they look down at themselves. Like another perfect example, I know people who are 27 years old and they're saying that, well, that's funny. I know people 27 years old and they're saying, "Oh, I have a kid yet." They're upset. Oh, my time may not come for me to find somebody, the perfect person, and such. And it's like you don't have to put a timestamp on your life for you to get things done.
I agree. That goes to equating like your life to everybody else.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I still don't think it's crazy that like people's having babies right now. I feel like it's normal to have a baby.
Why is that normal?
Not normal.
Exactly.
Not normal. I'm using the wrong word. It's not normal.
Definitely contradicting yourself.
It's
so
not. I am. No, I am. I'm saying, but it's not normal. Normal is the wrong word to use. But it's not like, oh shit, like somebody's having a baby right now. Like it's nothing. Like if you're supposed to have a baby right now, like yo, you at the age where it's not a social norm to have a baby. I mean, I'm sure some parts of the world people having a baby at 13, 14, 15, and they're like, yo, that's the age you're supposed to have a baby. I think that's just the age that our society like makes it seem that it's okay to have a baby right now. But I don't think there's anything wrong with having a baby right now.
You said I'm not contradicting myself, and then you contradict yourself again, and then you say I'm not doing it, but then you did it again.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong to have a baby. I don't think it's a oh shit right now. Like back when I was probably like 16, 17, and I found out somebody was pregnant or somebody was having a kid, I don't want to throw it on the girl side, but like our guy was having a kid with a girl. I'm like, damn, bro, you having a kid? But now it's just like, all right, like it's normal. It's not normal.
But let me clarify this because I mean people are sensitive. You know, you say one little thing and they twist the whole thing around. I'm not saying as if like, because I'm 25. I'm not saying at this age, you know, if you do have a kid, you know, from 25 or younger, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm shaming you or anything like that. People do feel away.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that's just a reference to you don't have to limit yourself to at this age or have a ceiling that at this age I need to have a kid. At this age I need to have a house. I need to have my money right. I need to have all these things. There are people who are 40, 50 years old who still don't have those things yet. And one major reason why I'm bringing that up is because I don't feel that it's an age. I feel it's also a mentality and exactly where you're at, where you feel you're at in life. If you feel you're ready for a kid, then that's understandable if you have everything together. If you feel that, all right, now I'm at a point where I have my money together or I put the plans in action for me to have money together, for me to have a house, then you're okay. But don't get caught up with the social norm that I'm at this age. If I'm 20-something years old and I don't have this, I'm a failure. If I'm 30-something years old and I don't have this, I'm a failure. Even marriage.
Yeah,
I personally know people who are in their 40s, not married yet, but they feel like their life was a waste. They feel like they were a loser, or they really not commit, but they didn't really do things worth meaningful. And the reason why because they're not married yet, or the reason why because they don't have a kid yet. And it's not you don't have to put yourself in a box because that's really what you're doing. You have to. I personally think that what you should do is think outside of the box. Don't do things that other people feel are normal. Do things that you feel is normal for yourself.
So what are some prerequisites for you that like, okay, I kind of want this or this or this before I have a baby?
All right. I listened to your question, but I didn't really listen to it. But now it just all right. So before I have a kid, I want to be married.
Okay.
That's one. I want to have my finances together.
Me and the girl have marriage because of religious reasons, because like you know, like no premarital sex, or you just want to be settled down? Like, is it a you, or do you feel like it's because of religious reasons?
No, I'm not religious.
You're not religious, so it's kind of just your like moral.
Well, honestly, let me change that because it was marriage. Right now it's. I mean, no, I do want to be married. Let me say that I do want to be married before having a kid. I don't feel it's needed, but I do want to. I mean, I know how I'm going to have a kid with, so it's not like...
I never say never. You have a good idea. You don't know. You have a good idea.
I get that part. Yeah, you know, people do say that, you know, you don't want to put...
You have a good idea.
I'm 100% sure. We both are. But anywho, so we want to make sure we're at a point. Like, I mean, we want to be married. We want to be married.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what else? You want to be married?
All right, so we want to be married. We want to make sure our finances are together.
Okay.
Obviously, we want to be living together, but we want to have things in set in which, like, so if time goes, like, let's say like a 6-month period, if time goes by, we won't.
You want to have a little nest egg.
Right, there you go.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So you just want to make sure you're financially stable.
Stable together, living together, and that's pretty much what wraps it up for me.
Okay, that's not
what
bad.
About
then.
you?
I think the most thing about I don't really care or really too big on marriage or anything like that, but I think the most part is finances, like making sure I'm comfortable. Like at this state in my life right now, I'm still trying to kill my goals and shit like that. Like I feel like if I had a kid, it'll be like everything out the window because I'll have to really buckle down and really, even though I'm kind of on the right path right now, 9 months I'll be good. Right. But but right
never say never. Never say never.
So I think it's really for me it's finances, and I don't want to be obviously I don't want to be living at home and having a kid too. So I think my own place and or somewhere I'm not at home and finances. I think that's pretty much it. Besides that is it's open season.
Yeah, I mean I'm not having a kid anytime soon.
Yeah,
I got enough nieces and nephews, literally from how old is honest? From 2 till 18. Mm-hmm. If I'm thinking about having a kid, I'll go take care of my nieces and nephews.
Yeah. I have to. I'm the same way. I don't need any kids right now. I'm not a big fan of kids, to tell you the truth. Anyway, like I don't know. Like my mentality right now is like, I'm cool right now.
What kid you having?
I'm cool right now. So yeah, I'm not. The kid is not even on my mind right now. I'm living my best life right now. Oh man.
So all right. So I'm not having a kid anytime soon.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Oh, because your comment just now made it seem as if like that's on my radar.
No. I don't think it is.
Oh yeah, that's not on my radar.
You have an age or like nah? You just whenever you hit your goal.
When I was younger, I wanted to have it by 27. That's actually my favorite number because my mom had me when she was 27. Now that I'm near 27, it's not. I mean, it could happen within 2 years because it could happen. It could happen.
So a lot could happen in 2 years.
A lot could happen in 2 years. That's why I say it can happen. Especially the way things are really starting to go and the way my life is headed. It's possible. It's possible to happen before about 30 though. It's possible.
I don't know.
But what do you want to complete before you have a kid?
I think career-wise, that's what I said. I want to be in the career. I want to be stable. Right now, I'm not stable. I'm okay. I can survive. I can take care of myself. Right. But I don't think I can take care of somebody else. But I feel like everybody says, like, yo, you're never ready. But when it happens, you're ready, yada, yada, yada. But for me right now, I have I'm struggling myself to take care of myself.
Right,
I can't feed another mouth. Like, that's crazy.
And that's one thing, too. I mean, I'm not really trying to throw anyone under the bus. Some things happen that you really can't. That's not true. Some things happen. Mm-hmm. I personally feel that it's selfish to bring a. Let me not do that.
Nah, talk your piece, bro.
Yeah. You guys may feel away, but I personally feel that it's selfish for you to bring a child into the world when you're not together.
They're not together.
Well, no, you're not together.
Oh, okay.
If you're not mentally
stable.
together,
okay.
Or you're not financially together, I think it's selfish. And the reason why, because I mean, growing up with a single parent, I know the struggle. I know. Watching my mother do this and do that, things that she couldn't accomplish, but she sacrificed so much for us. So I feel that for you to put that on another child, especially those who come from the hood and come from that type of poverty, from you to continue that path to another child, that's very selfish of you. What you want to do is you need to, as a man or a woman, we're still developing, and that's the ongoing journey till you die. So I'm not going to say wait until you die to have a kid, but I just feel that you want to be a certain mental level before you can have a kid, and then financially too. You don't. I don't understand how, like, if you're growing up, right, and you don't have certain things that you wanted, why would you want to continue that path for your kid? Like that to me, that's fucking selfish.
I have a plot twist then. All right, so some people say like, oh, I want to have a baby when I'm 25 because, or like early. I don't say no number. I want to have a baby in my early 20s because I want to grow up with my kid. I want to be able to be there for my kid. If you have a baby when you're like 40 or close to 50, you're gonna miss a lot of your child. Like, you're probably gonna die before a lot of shit happens for your kid. Like
at 40.
Because I say you'll see a lot more of your child's life, and you'll be able to relate more.
Bro,
I think relate
40?
more. Well, yeah, bro. Not die. You'll be able to relate more. I should say.
What the hell?
If you're 20, if you're 20 and you have a kid, you'll be able to relate more to the kid than if you're 40 or 50 and have a kid.
Don't say that.
You don't think so?
Yo, what you just putting out is people who are maybe thinking about waiting till later. Yo, he's right. Maybe I can have a kid now.
No, I'm asking your question. I'm asking your question.
What question was that?
Oh,
Are we recording?
Yeah, it is recording.
Sure. No, last time
last time we recorded that.
You did like a half an hour and then realized it wasn't recording. But anywho, so
yeah,
I gotta stop eating these peanuts while I'm talking.
So do you feel like you won't be able to relate with your kid? If you have a kid later on in your life, like you're going to be kind of outdated. You're not supposed to be hip. You can't relate because you're 40, 50. Can your mom relate to you now?
Yes.
No,
How
not
are you telling me.
Not really. No, she can't.
You gonna tell me my mom can't relate to me?
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
No.
You'll be able to relate. You get what I'm saying? You get it, right?
But because what you're doing again, you're putting a ceiling. You can relate to your kid at any age.
No, you cannot.
Yes,
it's impossible, bro.
No, you have to understand your kid.
No, bro.
How do you relate to someone? By understanding them.
You always say that it's so hard to relate with the kids, like people in their teens
don't
right
say
now.
That. No, I don't.
Because of the music they listen to, because of their mindset.
Have you ever heard me say that? I've never said that. Not anywhere. Not online, not offline, not on a podcast, not a thought. Yo, that's ludicrous, man. This guy's giving bogus info to you.
So
guys.
you don't think that it's harder to relate when you're at a certain age?
No.
Why is that?
Perfect example. Look at Grant. He relates to people our age. What? He's 60.
You make a good point. But I don't know. I feel like you'll be able to enjoy your kids more if you're younger. You don't think so?
No.
Maybe that's just me then.
All right. I feel you're going to be able to enjoy your kids as a person you are, one, and two, by you having certain things aligned.
And you see your grandkids.
Yo,
Grant's not gonna see his grandkids, bro.
Why not?
Grant is
wishing death on these people. Like, people aren't living until like 65. People living until like 100.
Maybe I'm bugging.
Yeah, you are, bro. Like 60.
But that's the only thing. That's the only thing that crosses my mind when okay, maybe I should have a kid, or maybe I'm a kid. But I don't want a kid. But I'm saying if I did want a kid, I would have my kid early just so I can be like, yo, go to the park, play some ball with them.
You can't play ball with a kid.
Not when I'm 60. He gonna be dunking on me.
But yo, all right. So first of all, so you're making it seem as if like 60-year-olds they're not fit. You may not be like as quick as your son, but you'll still be able to play. I go to the gym and play with 50-year-olds.
You're right.
They be killing. I found that this guy was 50. He's at 56 years old. I didn't believe.
Oh yeah,
it.
tell me that story, bro.
Let me tell you
the story about when you guys were in the park. You saw that guy.
Which one?
When you and your girl was in the park.
Yeah. Herb. Yeah.
First name basis guy.
That was cool, man. So, all right. Last week we went hiking. We went to Alehandro Park. I actually thought hiking meant like going to mountains. So we actually looked it up. So what hiking is just a long walk. So yeah, Shy, you won that. But yeah, so we were hiking and we had met this. We saw this guy walking his dogs. He's like an elderly guy walking his dogs, and he said to us, he said, "Oh, you guys are a good-looking couple." So then we said, thank you, and they said, usually it's one person is good looking and the second person isn't, and then so forth. So we, laughed about it and said thank you. And as we were walking away, another couple who was older than us, probably maybe mid-30s, were walking past, like we were walking our direction and towards Herb. So Herb said to the couple, "Oh, here's another good-looking couple," and then they had basically ignored him. So me and Shah like kind of laughed at each other. I was like, "Damn!" Like they ignored him. So then Herb said out loud to us, like, "Damn, they didn't take that lightly." So then we laughed and say we literally just said that to each other. So from that point, I guess that was us opening the door.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, was it? He spoke. I think it started to get a little darker. So maybe around like. Probably an hour and a half. Yeah. Because we got there around like 2:30 something, 2:40, and we didn't leave him until almost 4 o'clock.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a good conversation though. You know, it was one of those where it's like you don't care about the time really going by because of all the information you get. I asked him like, "How old are you?" Because he was really fit, and he said he's 74. I couldn't believe that. So, you know, normally when I hear someone older than me, I just say, "Oh, what do you eat?" That's like a little thing that I say. So he just started going in about that. He spoke about his diet, how you should eat. You know, he said his formula is in the morning eat like a king. In the afternoon, eat like a prince, and at night, eat like a poor person. Which is pretty cool. And then he told us, you know, different things he did with that. He had 4 surgeries.
Hold on, what kind of food does he eat?
He eats fruits, a lot of fruits and a lot of proteins. I'm not really familiar with like proteins and what's the other one?
Carbs.
I'm not really like shot on those other stuff. I just know food. I think bread is a carb.
Yeah, bro, you don't know what your carbs and proteins are? Proteins is like any meat, like animals, plants. You get protein from plants, animals. Carbs is just like flour, bread, rice. You can get carbs in fruits. Fruits and vegetables too.
Really?
Yep.
Like what?
Like I think broccoli has carbs in it.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. They just have carbs in it. I'm not a dietitian, but I don't know.
But yeah, so. He gave us, life advice on financial advice. It was a pretty great conversation.
Share some of the advice. They ain't trying to keep it for yourself.
Well, one thing was to focus on the advice. This is from Herb. Hold on, wait for the guru.
Come on, hurry up, bro.
Right, so what you should do when it comes to finances, he said you should save more than you want to save and spend less than you're willing to spend.
Yep, okay.
That was pretty much that. When it comes to renting and owning, as he said, what mothers say as well, rent when you're able to do so, and then own when you feel like you want to be like secured. And I understand that because a lot of people, what they do is they'll buy a house in their early ages, and knowing that they want to travel and they want to move. And I don't think that's a smart idea because pretty much when you buy a house, you're locked in for like a 30-year lease or finance. You're really locked in instead of just renting. And let's say you want to move in the next 2 years because you're not really made up your mind yet. I get that. Like, wait until you're settled to buy a house. Another example he gave, travel more. One thing that he was saying that he regretted that he wanted to wait until he had the right partner or wait till he do this to actually go travel. And now he's at an age when all he does is his dogs. So he wants to travel, but he doesn't want to leave his dogs. So he's saying that his purpose that he feels now is to make sure his dog's taken care of, and also like he just give advice to everyone around him. Okay,
that's cool. Yeah. Well, I love like talking to. I feel like that's one of my biggest things that like help me out in life a lot is listening to older people. Like listening to like older people talk. Like whether you're 5 years older than me, 10 years older than me, 50 years. I've always from a young age really listened to older people talk and really took their advice because I've been working at a full-time job since I was 14 years old. So I've been around grown-ass men since I was like 14, 15, working in truck shops and stuff like that. So I've heard all their experience. I've seen like 50, 60-year-old guys struggle to pay their bills, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to live like that. So I've always taken older people's advice, and that's kind of how I always move. Like, yo, make sure you do what you love to do. Make sure you're doing this. And that's why it's so easy for me to get up and be like, nah, I don't want to do this. Let me switch this, or let me do that. Let me go on the path. Let me try to keep on working until I find the path. That's why it's so crazy that like we were talking about age earlier, a lot of people are like, yo, I'm 26, I'm 27, damn, like I'm so old, I'm getting so old, I need to have this, I need to have that. And the more older people I speak to, it's just like, yo, your life, you're still crazy young in your 20s. Like, yo, everybody I speak to, yo, you're 20. Oh, damn, you're so young. I wish I was 27 again. I wish I was, like, we're still young. We have so much time. So, like, right now is the time for us to make those mistakes, for us to fuck up, for us to really find what we want. There's no shame in jumping around from job to job right now in your 20s finding your fit like that. I feel like that's what it is because you're going to be locked in that when you hit like 30 and when you really start having real responsibilities. And that's another reason why I feel like the whole kid thing, like I'm not ready for a kid because I'm still finding myself. So it's hard for me to find, and I feel like a lot of people say, yo, when you have a kid everything just comes together, but I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't have a kid, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, so that's the biggest thing for me. It's just like taking advice, like from especially from people who've been in your situation before, have done what you've done before. Yo, everybody older than me, I listen to, and I take everything they say with a grain of salt, just because like they've been there, so why not take their advice? Some advice is BS, some advice is good. You just have to, I feel like when you have that proper mindset, you filter it out. You know what's going to work for you, what you know is not going to work for you, and you just grow like that. So I feel like that's the way I've been able to cut a lot of corners and like really stay on the good path, because I listen to a lot of older people.
Yeah, the wisest thing to do is to listen to advice from someone who's been there before.
Yeah.
You know, you if you listen to their advice and their mistakes, you don't repeat it.
Yeah,
and you know, like someone telling you, I crossed the street at this time, and it's not a good time to cross the street.
Yeah,
you know for a fact that we were not. I should cross the street at that time. You know,
exactly. That's why I driving like Uber and Lyft for me. Like that was one of the best like experiences. Still is. I still drive every day. Yo, the conversations are like on another level, bro. You cannot put a price on the conversation.
That's so true.
Yo, a lot of the conversations that I had are why I'm at the point where I am right now and doing what I am. It's so funny because I was talking to one of the guys that I met. He had a big interview at a big place, and then he was just telling me about his experience and everything like that. He's in finance as well. And then I actually hit him up on DMs. I was like, yo, thanks for that conversation and everything. I'm here now doing this. And he was just like, yo, that's hype. Like, once you finish, like, we'll keep in contact, yada, yada, yada. So,
people love that.
Yeah,
like that type of feedback, especially like when you hit them back and you're actually doing
of course,
what you say
yeah.
Like, oh wow,
like I really, what I said really meant something. Like I really had a thing. So yeah, so those conversations are like A1. So that
I cut you off.
I was gonna say, yeah, so if you ever have a chance to speak to somebody older than you who's been through what you've been through, who's going through a lot of stuff, and it doesn't, and you can, like you said, you can filter a lot of stuff out. You don't have to like when it comes to mentors, like you don't have a mentor for everything. It's impossible to have one mentor for everything. You agree with that or not?
No, I agree.
Okay, yeah, it's impossible to have one mentor for everything, because you can't have one person is not perfect. One person is not going to be the complete model of you. You have to have different people for different stuff. That's why it's so important to talk to everybody and gather information, figure out what that person has that you want or you want to emulate or whatever, and emulate and go from there. People are like, yo, you guys pronounce everything wrong on this podcast.
No. People like Kadeem. Not Handsome. They say Kadeem. Not you guys. Kadeem.
So yeah, that's the big thing. That's why I agree. Like that's why I believe in, like, yo, really talking to people and getting people's experiences.
One thing to add to that too. A lot of people say no new friends, which I don't agree to. I actually don't like the fact that Drake put that song out, because Drake is such an influencer that when he posted that, everyone's no new friends, same friends as day one. And it's like you gotta grow. You know, you have to find other people, because I would have known you about there's no new friends. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because as a mentor, you said too, you need to find something from every single person. And a perfect example is you used to watch that show Captain Planet.
Yeah. That was actually one. This is like the first show we kind of probably agree on that. I don't know if you're about to say something about it, but
all right, like Captain Planet, like he was a complete person.
Yeah.
But it took everyone to come together to bring Captain Planet. What was it? Earth. Hold on, let me do it. Earth, wind, fire, water, earth. No, heart. Yeah, those 5 things. But that completed him. Then he could come together. He didn't just like, hey, I'm Captain Planet. You know.
It takes a little bit from everybody.
Exactly.
And that was a great analogy, bro. That was probably the best analogy you ever had on this podcast.
But I feel that you cut me off. But I feel that I'm about to drop some heat. So yeah, so you have to have things from everyone to come together to bring you who you are. And that's perfect way. Even with a friendship or a mentorship, not one single person is going to complete you. But if you have things that will bring you together, if I can take this thing from this person, if I can take this guy what he does sales, if I can take some ideas from this guy teaching me about life experiences, every little thing to bring you as a one person. Even us, like we learn from other people. We don't learn from ourselves. We don't wake up and say, hey, I know how to drive and how to do this. No, you know how to drive from watching or listening or learning from someone else who have driven. So that goes back to you as an individual. If you want to grow and excel, you have to learn from other people. Learn from people who've been in that situation before you. Learn from people who, even if it's psychological or the mentality that you need, people have that. You know, you definitely, and again, I really want everyone to understand this. Having that no new friends mentality and also having that keep yourself boxed in, it's not going to be beneficial.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's not. What you're doing, you're really just self-sabotaging yourself, and you're wasting your own time. You know, you don't want to be that person when you're looking back 5-10 years and say, damn, I wish I would have listened to this person, or I wish I would have went out and networked more, or just been around other people. And that's the worst thing about social media, is that we're so connected, but we're disconnected. And it's so funny that we would talk on social media, we'll talk like crazy hours to each other, right? Once we get in person, it's like crickets, and that's not beneficial because what you're doing, you're gaining a skill of speaking online, but you're missing the skill of speaking offline, which is more important. Because if you can connect to someone offline, as you just said, a simple conversation, and now we get that dopamine from knowing that we've helped someone out because we don't really get that no more. You know, what we do is we speak on social media and then we try to like, that's it. But when you actually speak to someone in person and you give advice not advice, but you exchange information for each other, you love that feeling because like, yo, I just help somebody out, not just not just online, but I help somebody out in person. And that's a different type of human connection. That's a human connection. Not social media, in which like it's on your phone. You really can't connect. You're like a cyborg. Try to connect with your phone. But if you actually connecting one-on-one, you're gonna get that type of feeling.
Yeah, I know. You saw Kanye post something about like he was speaking to the guy of Twitter. He was like to take away the comments and like section of like Twitter or things. So when you post something, you don't like exactly what you're saying. You don't have that. Like instant gratification or anything like that. When you post something, you can't really comment on it or like you can't see the likes.
That would be a double-edged sword.
Why you think that?
I feel like with Snap doesn't show you your views, which is great.
Yeah.
They don't show you the interaction, which is great as well. The reason why I feel all right, so we get sucked into doing things for likes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, which is beneficial, but I feel it may be a double-edged sword because the world we live in now, if we don't get that type of interaction from others when it comes to the likes and if we don't get that attention from that's not true.
Well, I think he made a good point just because he said let's take away the whole likes things for anybody because there's some people out there who still have great followers, likes, comments. Let's take away all that stuff and just make it so that no matter who you are, your word is like it travels the same way or it has the same impact. Like no, it's not everybody liking one person's thought or commenting on one person's thought.
I see what he's trying to say with that, and that's why I use Snap. Because Snap has a number. It doesn't. It has a number of I guess how many. What does that number mean?
Everybody
like,
can't see it. No. On Snap, you can still see like your.
But what does your number mean? Like
that's just your score of the things you do, like how much people you talk to and stuff. Like so that's just like
maybe that'll be more beneficial, but I don't know. I just have a feeling it's a double-edged sword, but I can't really prove it, so I can't really say.
I don't think it's gonna be a double-edged sword because I feel like people are gonna start looking elsewhere for that gratification. It's gonna probably come back to like that one-on-one,
the creativeness,
that one-on-one conversation, like us sitting down. So I think that's what the point he was gonna make, which I think is. Not that's a bad point. Yeah.
Because I can't really. I'm trying to see how it could be a double-edged sword. I'm trying to see the con of it.
I think if you have to think that hard, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So I mean, that was just a thought that he threw out there, and
But the follower thing that really changed the game. Like MySpace, you had friends. Facebook, you had friends.
Yeah.
Once Instagram, like that's like. Oh, you only have this many followers? Oh, you ain't nobody.
Yeah. I feel like Instagram is kind of the only place you check for like your friends. Like I think that's what it is. Like nobody cares about how much friends you have on Facebook.
What about Twitter? They still
Twitter might be the same thing. I used to be on Twitter so heavy back.
I was
in
Twitter in high school.
I was in college. Like I was. I remember
my
heavy, bro.
My Twitter handle was I'll leave them soaked. Yeah, that was my younger days.
This guy's a clown.
That Twitter name alone, man.
Yo, I
got my reputation. I think off of that name, I got my reputation. Seriously, I really did.
I always been way too irrational.
I think me and Corey. I think Corey's was. I forgot his like. Your dreams, something like that. And mine was leaving so. Then we were bugging. But anywho, that's not needed to be discussed right now.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah. I think so. Twitter and Instagram is the only place that I think like let's see how much followers you have and stuff like that.
Yeah, Facebook
they have friends, but nobody really checks for Facebook friends. I'm like at least I don't. I don't use Facebook that much.
I need to use it more often. I'd use it, but it's like like one of those.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, bro. I mean, that was good. We wrapping up 30 minutes in, bro. Good talk.
30 minutes? Damn, that was kind of quick.
Yeah, bro. So thank you everybody for listening again. We're winding down. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get guests and stuff back up here. Like I'm putting the blame on me because my scheduling is crazy right now. I'm running around trying to make everything work at the same time. Like you said, school started, everybody started back work and everything like that. Summer's over, everybody's back in the grind. So we're trying to make everything work with the guests. We have a couple of guests coming up here soon. So hopefully, you guys, because a lot of people love the guest episodes, like to hear. I love the guest episodes too because I love to talk to people and figure out what they're doing and everything like that. So we appreciate you guys for listening. You guys can always follow us at Hansome is Hansome Kelly _. You can follow me at Way Too Irrational. You can follow us on our page at What Are We Doing PC. What's your IG? Alehandro M31, our camera guy. If you guys need any video done, if you guys need anything done, any clips, any short clips, any films, anything video, picture related, that's the guy to go. If you want to know how to get waves, that's the guy to go.
He's going to be on here one of these episodes. He's playing around, but I'm going to get him to come on here. I'm going to get him.
So that's the guy to hit up. We'll leave all that in the description. Also, like you said, I'm in finance right now. I'm doing free consultations for anybody that listen to this podcast. So if you listen to this podcast, you need help budgeting, if you need help investing, if you need help doing anything financially related, you can always shoot me a Instagram message at Way Too Irrational. You can shoot us an email. You can do anything and get in contact with me, and we will do a free consultation only if you listen to this podcast. So hit me up. And yeah, leave it out. You have anything you want to say?
Yeah, two things. The first one is his name is Alehandro.
What do I keep saying?
No, because people keep saying
I thought I said
Alehandro.
wrong.
Like they say, oh, where's your friend Alehandro M? It's not Alehandro M. M is for Martine. That's his last name. So his name is Alejandro. Just
okay,
throwing it out there. One more thing too. So with Guru,
like the song. Sorry.
So one more thing. One more thing. So I call him Guru, but so with Guru, what he has going on is starting October, which would be when this is posted. So the following Monday from this being posted, what he's doing is every month he's actually going to be donating $100 to certain individuals, whether you're an entrepreneur, a worker, no matter what your field is. Whoa, what was that?
I don't know. Keep going.
No matter what your field is, he'll be donating $100, as I said, to certain individuals. You have to first qualify for certain qualifications. Matter of fact, it would be best if you just come on here real quick and you just tell what you're doing. Yeah, I'm real serious.
I got him on.
He's
Have been quicker than you quick.
Yeah, he's going to be an actual episode, but I'm going to let him explain it himself.
You could have just told him to check out the information.
Oh, you can do it, man.
I don't know, man. You got me on here. I'm in front of the mic. Am I good?
You're good. You're good. I hear you, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Alehandro Martine.
He's always behind the cameras. First time you guys are hearing him, but yeah,
it's exciting. Nice to finally speak to y'all. But yeah, like H was saying just now. You said what? Am I good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what H was saying just now. Starting next month, it might be. I haven't decided yet. It'll either be like in the beginning of the month or at the end. It might be leaning more towards the end of October. But with me and Babe, if you don't know, we have a vlogging channel, TheLifeOfAMartine, on YouTube, where we'll be doing every month, starting next month, $100 will be going towards said entrepreneur, artist, creative, visionary, whatever it is you do. We just want to give back to those who are very driven and who have goals that sometimes go unnoticed, or they just don't have that support, or that sometimes we all have insecurities, doubts, whatever the case may be. So it's not too many steps you have to do. If you want, they'll definitely add the link and everything to the channel in the show notes so you guys can check it out.
What's the name of your channel?
Like I said, The Life of a Martine.
Okay, yeah, but you just say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just check it out. Watch the video. It's called Special Announcement. Like I said, very few steps, but if you want, check it out. And yeah, I'm really excited to give back. Me and Babe, it's gonna be fun. I want to invest in the future. All of us. Like, there's so many talented people out there, and sometimes, like I said, we go unnoticed, or maybe we don't have that support from people, and maybe we feel like no one's paying attention to us, or whatever the case may be. So whatever it is you do, entrepreneur, artist, like if you need I don't know, if you make music and you need money towards studio time, or if you want to start a channel yourself and you need a microphone or a camera or whatever it is you want to do, just I want to be able to provide. Both of us want to be able to provide. So Yeah, I'm talking for way too long. I see the way you're looking at me.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I was saying, yeah, so it's a great concept because you think about a lot of people are asking for money. You have somebody here that's willing to give you money to support your dreams, to support anything you got going on, because we know how it is. We know how it is starting something fresh. And not only will you not getting the money from him, you're getting him. And he's well connected in a lot of stuff, whatever you want to do. If you want to do like videos, if you want to do anything music related, he's well connected with a lot of people. So you're not only getting $100, you're getting to talk to him. You're getting to talk to his girlfriend, who have so much networking outside of that. So this is a great time. Maybe if you only get the $100, if you do everything, you don't get the $100, you're still building that relationship with somebody who has a lot of stuff to do. It's well connected in the community. So that's a big plus too. So definitely. Now we appreciate you coming on. Appreciate everything you do.
It's just it's just a step closer to because some people might look at it like $100 is nothing. But it's like that $100 can go towards just that that next step. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited though. I can't wait. Just like I said, check it out, see if you could be eligible or not, and I can't wait to I was just talking about it last night. I cannot wait to announce like the first, like we haven't decided yet. Yeah. But we starting to get like people sending out
when's like the cutoff for the first day that they're allowed to.
To be honest, like just send them in because like I said, it won't be till the end of October. So okay. We're just reading. Because, like I said, you can check out the video for more details, but I don't even want to say it, but, you can check out the video for more details. But, yeah, it's like I said, it's only a few steps. One, you have to be subscribed to the channel. Okay. And then, two, just kind of share some of your story. Like who you are, what it is you do, what the passion is. Yeah. What the goal is. And, just so that we can, listen to it, read it, whatever the case may be, and then from there decide who we feel for that month we want to invest in. All right, cool. But like I said, I can't wait to announce who that first person is. But y'all just keep sending them in. Just send them in. That's just more stories for us to read. And then we literally just look through them and decide, okay, you know what? This person this month. And then next month, like we just keep choosing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All
right, cool. So we'll leave that in the link in the description in the bottom as well. Appreciate you coming on. And, yeah, so, we're trying to say you gotta leave a quote now. We're wrapping out with a quote. You gotta leave a quote. That's the price you pay for advertisement.
He said advertisement. Y'all heard him just now. He said,
all right. You get too comfortable now.
Oh man. The quote that I go by is very simple, but let me put the smooth voice on. Now, but seriously, we are all artists. We can all create. Some of us opportunities and others excuses.
I love it. All right, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Everything we talked about, the link will be in the description below, and we will see you next week. Later, everyone.
Later.